Welcome to PLK Computer Sir YouTube channel. In this tutorial video we are going to discuss about while when loop. Purpose of while when loop: to execute a series of instructions the given number of times. If we have to display any statement more than one times, then we use while when loop. While when loop is also pre-test loop as for next loop. So for next loop and while when, so these are the pre-test loops, because before execution of the statements it will check the conditions. Syntax of while when loop: so in each any loop there will be three portions. So start value, final value, increase or decrease. Okay, so number one is start value, number two while condition, that is final value or stop value, block of statement, increase or decrease of counter, and while closing when. W means while in, so while condition is in here, so WEND. So while when loop guideline: number one, initialize the counter variable, that is start value. Number two, write down the condition, it means final value or stop value. Number three, perform the given task repeating statement by analyzing display component. Number four, if start value is smaller than final value, then increase the counter, otherwise decrease the counter. Okay, by if start value is small, then final, our counter should be in increase mode. Okay, so by example I am going to explain this. Please watch the full video to understand nicely. Okay, so example 1. In example 1 we have to display 1 2 3 up to 10. So start value is 1 and final value, you can look here, so final value is 10. Start value is small, stop value is bigger, it means there will be increase, so increase by 1. Okay, now if we talk about printing item, so first printing item 1, second 2. So now if you compare counter and printing item, both are similar. So for looping we have assumed I variable, it means if we print I, then we can get the desired output. Okay, now I'm going to write the code here. So CLS for initialization, this is while loop, I equal to 1, while condition, while I less than equal to 10, printing item I, value of I should be increased by 1, while condition closing int. Okay, now I'm going to run the code. So at first CLS initialization, while condition I less than equal to 10, printing item is also same here, so print I, then increase I by 1, while condition closing. Now terminating the program, I am running the code. Okay, so you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 we are getting. So there are three component: initialization, condition, increase, because start value is less than final value. Three types of printing we can do. Okay, so this is one type of, so without any symbol, we are writing only print I, so it is coming in horizontally different line. If we use here comma, then it will come in 5 different printing zone. So look, you can instance 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so different 5 zones it is printed. If we use here semicolon, then one after another without gap or space it will come. So you can look here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So there are three types of printing, anyone you can use. Okay, example number 2. Here we have to display the item from 1 2 3 4 in this way up to 20. So start value 1, final value 20. It will be increased because start value is lower than final value. Now if we talk about printing item, so printing item is not matching with counter because here is 10 8. Okay, so if it is different, then we assume one variable a, so a is 10. Next time it is display 8, it means value of a is decreasing by 2 each and every time. So if we write the code CLS initialization of loop, initialization of display item condition while I less than equal to 20. So condition is 20. Any initialization you can do at first, it won't make any difference. Now we have to print a variable. I will use comma. For next it will print in 5 printing different printing zone. Now a value should be decreased by 2 and final increase of counter by 1 while condition closing, terminating the code. Okay, if we run the code here, so I equal to 1, another variable 10, condition is up to 20. We have to print a. After printing, value should be decreased by 2, counter is increased by 1 while condition closing, in terminating the program code. Now if I run the code, okay, we are getting here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. I have used here semicolon. If I use here comma, then it will come in 5 printing zone. You can look here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So up to 20 terms it is this series is coming in this way. We can do the series using while loop. Okay students, so now it is the practice time. So you have to write these 4 programs using while when. You can pause the video, you can copy the questions. So number 1, we have to display 10 multiple of 5, that is multiplication table of 5. Display 10 multiple of 2 with their sum. Number 3, to print and count all even numbers from 2 to 100. Number 4, to print and find sum of all the numbers between 20 to 100 which is divisible by 7. So there is condition also. Okay, so let's do the question, and after completion you can match the answer with me, my dear students. Okay, so now I am going to explain them one by one. Okay, so number 1, display 10 multiple of 5. So 10 multiple, it means 5 ones are up to 5 tens are 10 multiple. Each time we have to increase by 1 because 5 ones are 5 twos are, like that it will be. Okay, so printing item, what it will be? It will be 5 into 1, 5 ones are 5. Similarly 5 into 2, 5 into 2 equal to 10. Okay, so my dear student, what is the relation? It means this 1 2 3 is counter, so 5 is multiplied by looping counter, that is I, and what we are getting? Answer. So this is the pattern. Okay, now if we write the code, so what will be? CLS counter I equal to 1 while condition while I less than equal to 10. So and answer is 5 times I. Okay students, so the variable assigned variable should be always left side. Okay, so in the writing in general mathematics we write 5 into 1 equal to 5, but while if you write in QBasic, so this variable storing variable should be in left side. Okay, value always value will be in right hand side. So print answer, I will use comma, then value of I should be increased by 1 while condition closing, terminating the program. Now I am going to run the code. This line we don't need, up to 10 we have to go. So answer is 5 into I. We have to print the answer, and value of I will be increased by 1. So now I am going to run the code. Okay, so if we run the code here, 5 1s up, 5 2s up, 5 3s up, 5 4s up, 5 5s up, 5 6s up, 5 7s up, 5 8s up, 5 9s up, 5 10s up, 50. We are getting in this way. We can do the multiplication table of 5. If we need a multiplication of any other number, then simply what will do, suppose 7 multiplication if we need, then we write here 7, and if we run, then you can get the multiplication table of 7. Okay, so 7 1s are 7 2s are 7 3s up to 7 10s it is coming. Okay, now second question, display 10 multiple of 2 with their sum. So my dear student, in our previous example it was the 5 multiplication table, but in this we have to find the multiplication of 2 as well as we have to get the sum also. Okay, so start value 1, 10s are, value of I will be increased by 1. First printing item, what it will be, 2 into 1 equal to 2. Second time 2 into 2 equal to 4. So what is the relation? Relation is answer equal to 2 into I. Another thing what we have to do, we have to find the sum also. Okay, so we have to find the sum. For sum, what we have to do, sum equal to, initially sum will be 0 plus we have to add 2. So what is this 2? This is the answer. So what we write here, sum, and initially we use sum equal to 0. So instead of 0 we write here sum. Okay, next time what it will be, sum equal to sum plus answer. Why? Because it will be, if we start, it will be 0 and it will be, answer will be 2. But next time while adding we have to write the value of sum. So it will, so what is sum? 0 plus 2, 2, and what is answer here? 4. Okay, that's why we are substituting this sum equal to sum plus answer. Okay, now I'm going to write the code. CLS initialization of the loop I equal to 1. Similarly another initialization, sum equal to 0. Now condition while I less than equal to 10. What is answer? Equal to 2 1s. So 2 into I, then we have to print the answer and we have to find the sum equal to sum plus answer. Then value of I will be increased by 1 while condition closing, terminating the program. Okay, now I am going to run the code. So initially I equal to 1, so sum equal to 0. We have to make another variable. This is the two table, two multiplication table. So printing answer, after answer what we have to do, sum equal to sum plus answer. Similarly I equal to I plus 1. My dear students, one more thing I forgot. So after the completion of this loop we have to find sum of multiples is, I have to display the sum. Okay, so one line I have missed here. So print sum of multiples is sum. Okay, now if I run the code, okay, so if we are 2 1s are 2, 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18, 2 10s are 20. If we add all these things, it will come 110. Okay, in this way we can find the multiplication table of 2, as well as we can find the sum also. Now let's go to the practice question number 3. Here we have to print and count all even numbers from 2 to 100. Okay, so starting number 2, final 100. Okay, now small and final value big, it means in this condition also there will be increase. So increase by I equal to I plus 1. Now tell me student, what we will do, we will check each and every number whether it is even or not. Suppose if we check 2, okay, so 2 is even. Okay, so if it is yes, then it will print. So now second time, next number will be 3, so we'll check 3 is even. What is answer? No. So 2 is even. What is answer? Yes. So what we are, so we are detecting it, okay, whether it is even or not. Similarly in third number there will be 4, so 4 is even. Yes. Okay, so first thing we have to detect whether the coming number is even or not. Okay, for that we have one arithmetic operator called mode. Okay, so mode, it will give remainder. Okay, so mode function, just I will explain you guys. Suppose here n equal to 2. Now we will check answer equal to 2 mod 2. Then we will print answer. So what is the answer? 0, because if you divide 2 by 2, so 2 1s are 2, remainder will be 0. Okay, so I should use here n. Okay, now I will change the value of n, any other one, just like 19. Okay, so 19, if we divide 19 by 2, so 9 2s are 18, 1 will be remainder. Okay, so what we are getting here, answer 1. Okay, so in this way we can check the remainder by mode arithmetic operator. Okay, so now how to check if we get zero remainder, that is even. Okay, so before it was 2, so it was getting remainder 0, it means 2 is even number, 19 is odd number. Okay, so what we have to, another we have to check the condition also. What we will do here, if n mod 2 equal to 0, then what we will do, then we will print I, and after printing what we have to do, we have to find the count also. Okay, so count will be increased by 1. In this way we are doing, and if then we have to close the if condition also. While how to write the program code, CLS initialization by 2. What is condition? While I less than equal to 100, then we'll check the condition. If n mod 2 equal to 0, then we will print the I variable. I will use the comma. Then we have to increase the count by 1. Condition of. Okay, after that closing the while condition. After loop completion we have to print the result also. Okay, so print, I will write here in sentence case, total even numbers between 2 to 100 is, so we'll use count, and we are terminating the program. Okay, so now I will write the code in QBasic. Program start by CLS initialization 2, while condition is while I less than equal to 100. Now we are going to check if sorry, I have used here n variable, I should use here I. Okay, because counter I am using here I. So I mod 2 equal to 0, then we have to print I. Another thing, we have to use the counter increase by 1. After counter, the loop counter while loop closing. Now I will print. Okay, before this one we have to close the indif. Okay, so print total numbers, total even numbers between 2 to 100 is, that is count. Okay, now terminating the program by end. Now if we run the code, what we are getting, okay, what thing is mistake here, my dear student? this loop counter I have written in the block of code. So after block of code only I have to increase the value of I. Now we can get the correct result. Okay, look, now it is coming here. 2 4 6 up to 100 it is coming, and total event number is 50. It means we have 5 printing zone. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, 5 tens are 50. So answer is correct. Okay, one thing I have done mistake previously. So after the block of code only we have to initialize, increase or decrease the loop counter. Okay, not between this one. That's why it was only 2 coming. Okay, I hope you are understanding. And this is the final question, my dear student, question number 4. So here start value 20, final value 100, value will be increased by 1, first printing item. Okay, so divisible by 7. What we will check here again, here I mod 7. If we'll check if it is 0, okay, if condition is yes, then we will display, otherwise we will not display. Similarly next time also what we will do, because this start value is like 20, similarly 21 mod 7 equal to 0. Is condition correct? Yes. Okay, but here condition is no, because 20 is not divisible by 7 directly. Okay, so what 21 will printed. Okay, so what is here, we have to find the sum also. Then what we will do, I mod 7 equal to 0. Will use if I mod 7 equal to 0, then we will print the I variable. Then another thing, we have to get the sum also. So sum equal to sum plus I. If the condition is true, then only it will find the sum, otherwise not. Okay, so if writing code CLS initialization of loop 20, condition is while I less than equal to 100, if I mod 7 equal to 0, then we have to print I, and to get sum equal to sum plus I in if. Then after the block of code completion, loop counter increased by 1 while condition closed. Now we have to print also sum of these numbers are, answer is our sum, terminating the program by end. Okay, my dear students, so start value is 20, it will go up to 100, but we have to write here mod 7, then we have to print, but we have to get here sum. So sum equal to sum plus I. Okay, here also if I will change the language, sum of these numbers is, okay, now I am going to run the code. But we are getting the sum 0. What is the problem here? If I mod 7 equal to 0, then we have to find the sum. At first 7, next time it will work. It should give the correct result. I have used here now also it is coming 0. Okay, sorry students, again here variable I have used here count. I have to use sum. Okay, so here comma semicolon, it will not make any difference. Now if I run, okay, so we are getting, okay, sum of this number is 714. Okay, but it is coming with this printing number, so I want this in next line. Okay, for that simply if you write here one blank print only without any variable, it will make to print in another line. Okay, so we are getting here this in another line. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and press the bell icon for getting the latest video notification. Thank you.